you have a team of people you work with, or you work on your own?
Just solo. So as you all can see, pretty drenched. This is sweat. So we just did a workout, burned about 900 calories. It's pretty much leg day, but it was very, very, I don't know, intense. I'm trying to crank it up a little bit, just because I've been eating a lot healthier recently, and I want to shed some weight. So I'm probably planning on doing another video where I talk about my goals for next year and kind of recap on this year. But yeah, I'm trying to turn it up fitness wise and get a lot more in shape. So I actually spent some time yesterday kind of going over what things I want to incorporate. So I want to get back into Pilates again. I know it's something that usually is meant for women, but the few classes that I've done, it takes a different type of strength to go through a full hour of Pilates. So if you're a man that's watching this, don't shy away from it. At least try it one time and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It is crazy. So I want to get back into that. So I plan on incorporating that at least twice a week, and then doing yoga as well too, just to enhance my flexibility, and then still do the regular workout routines, or weightlifting routines. So for today's workout, I did legs. I did the kettlebell French squats. I had 80s, and I did front squats on those. I did the barbell hip thrusts. They have a hip thrust machine on the thing that the new gym that I go to, so that's what I was using. We did a kettlebell clean and jerk, and then I did that with a pendulum squat. So it's a more newer machine, very intense. I think that's when my heart rate started kicking up, just because number one, it's the first time I've ever done it, and I only had 45 on it. I don't know how it's designed, but it's very effective, I'll say that. So I'm definitely going to be incorporating that a lot more into my workout routines. The next superset that I did was I did some good mornings to target my hamstrings, and then I also did the kettlebell racked reverse lunge to get my quads. It was really more of a quad heavy day. Didn't do a lot of deadlifts, didn't do a lot of hamstrings or anything like that. Very quad focused day today, and then I ended it off with abs, and then I did Stairmaster for about 10 minutes. Did about 500 steps. So burned quite a bit of calories. Just in case y'all think I'm lying, I don't know why, but here you go. Yeah, I'm about to head back home, take a shower, and then get the day started. I'm gonna walk y'all through everything that we have going on this week. So yeah, we're doing another week in the life. Hope y'all enjoyed the last one. Go watch it if you haven't. If you're new to the channel, my name is David. I'm a real estate agent here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I like documenting my life, everything that I'm doing. I started off doing engineering previously, and quit my job last September, and I've been doing real estate full-time ever since. So just here documenting my journey, just to hopefully give some light, give some hope to somebody who's in a similar position, who is in a corporate job that they probably don't really like or don't see themselves in long term, and they're trying to get into some entrepreneurship endeavor or whatever the case may be, even if it's not real estate. I'm just here to inspire that. I also do some regular real estate realtor stuff, where I'm doing house tours and stuff like that. So be on the lookout for those as well too. But my plan, especially for next year, is to get a lot more consistent with these weekly vlogs, just so that you see the week in a life and what all goes on, behind the scenes of being a realtor. We're not always just sitting back here just collecting checks. I wanted this to be a more transparent platform, to where you can see kind of what we do, and at least just from my perspective. But yeah, I will pick the camera back up when I get back to the house. This device is dying, so yeah, see y'all soon. Man, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today is Monday, December 9th, 11 o'clock a.m. Honestly, we started a little bit later than I usually like to. I woke up a lot later than I usually do today. Woke up at like 8 o'clock. Yeah, just about 8 o'clock. Got to the gym about 8:30. Spent about an hour and a half in the gym, which brings me to around 10 o'clock, 10:15. Went to Chick-fil-A, picked up some breakfast, got home, showered, and now the time is 11 o'clock. So started a lot later than what I really wanted to, especially now that we have a lot of stuff planned for the week. I won't say it's a lot, but I have things that need to get done. So this is my planner, like I like to show all the time. I don't think you can really see, but you can tell that it's filled out. So the main things I have going on this week are, today I have a consultation call with a client who's looking to purchase a home here in the Dallas area. I want to say he's looking in the 550 range. So he just got pre-approved last week. So we scheduled a consultation call. So I'm going to walk him through the process of buying a home, especially for the first time. We're going to go over the docs required. And then we're going to go over kind of his options and what he has, what we can do with what he's been pre-approved for and what he wants. So a lot of times when it comes to, at least this is how I view myself as an agent. Whenever somebody comes to me saying, hey, these are all the things that I want, and this is my budget, my job is to try and find exactly everything they're looking for within that budget and let them know, all right, do we have a chance at finding something? And do we not have a chance at finding something? So part of my job is doing that. So I'm going to get that done today. I'm also in the process of getting my brokerage license. So I've already taken all the required classes. So I need to send the form to my broker, which is my dad, so he can sign off on it, and then I'll send it over to the state. And then I think I'll get scheduled for an exam, and then I'll start prepping for the exam. I've already kind of taken some classes, so it's just a matter of rereading, re-educating myself, and then going to the course and passing it. I think the only difference between, I think that the test, from what I've heard, the exams are pretty much the same as an agent, except you have to score higher. And I think on the broker courses, they're a little bit more intentional and a little bit more in depth compared to the regular agent course. So I think when I did the agent course, I think I passed pretty well. So it shouldn't be much to do it again. And then the last major thing that I have is that we have a walkthrough for a rental property. So I'm representing a landlord who's going to be putting their property on Section 8. Everything has been approved as far as Section 8 is concerned. So the last thing that we have left is a walkthrough. So typically whenever you have an inspection or whenever you have a tenant for Section 8, Section 8 is government funded, or government backed. So anytime you have anything that's government backed, there's usually some type of inspection or something like that required. So we're going to be doing that today as well too. I'm going to try to do that either today or tomorrow. I need to coordinate with the owner to see which day works better. I'd like to get it done today, but if I need to get that done today, I probably should be leaving at least by 12. So I have about an hour because I want to go there, get that done, then come back and make our meeting for 4 p.m. with the new client. So yeah, I just want to go over there, double check, make sure everything looks good. The actual inspection is going to be on Wednesday. It's going to be virtual. And I think that's pretty much it. The only trash thing I don't like about Section 8 inspection is that if you don't pass, they take a long time to try and rebook it. So even trying to book this one took about 2 weeks. So right now, December 9th, if we wait another 2 weeks, that's going into the holiday season. People are taking off and things like that. So you might as well just call it next year. So it's very important that we get it passed the first time around so that we don't have to reschedule or do anything like that. So we have our devotion, stand strong. I'm going to put the link in the bio too, just in case, y'all don't feel like writing it down. All right, so for December 9th, The title is Go Fever. So Numbers 14:39-45. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not fret when people succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes. Psalms 37:7. In early 1986, after 5 weather-related delays, the Space Shuttle Challenger lumbered heavenward amid a thunderous overture of flame. That was a lot of words. A mere 73 seconds later, a system failure tore the shuttle apart and all 7 crew members perished. Dang. Insiders referred to the fatal decision to launch as Go Fever, the tendency to ignore vital precautions and the rush to go to a grand goal. Our ambition can tempt us to make ill-advised choices, yet we are also prone to a fear that can make us overly cautious. The Israelites demonstrated both traits. When the 12 scouts returned from spying out the Promised Land, 10 of them saw only obstacles. After a rebellion against the Lord that led to the death of the 10 spies, the people suddenly developed a Go Fever. They said, now we are ready to go up to the land the Lord promised. Without God, the ill-timed invasion failed. When we take our eyes off the Lord, we'll either impatiently rush ahead without him, or we'll cower and complain in fear. Focus on him brings courage, tempered with his wisdom. That was good. So basically, in all that you do, make sure you rely on the Lord is basically what I got on that. Because a lot of times, we get too ambitious and we want to go, go, go. And a lot of times we don't involve the Lord in a lot of decisions that we make. But at the same time, we tend to be very anxious about like the decisions that we want to make and, how will I do this or how I'll do that? Or like, for example, like when I wanted to quit my job, how will I pay my bills? All this worrying that I'm doing. But as long as I go to him for how to move forward, everything is going to be okay. He's not going to lead me astray. So that's how I interpreted, this devotion for today. But let me know what y'all think. How did y'all interpret it? Let me know down in the comments. But this is the December 9th devotional. There's Stand Strong 365 devotion to leave.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Thank you.
All right, no problem. All right, so right now I'm emailing a client who reached out to me this morning when I was in the gym. She reached out to me end of October. She's a VA, so shout out to our vets. She's going to be using a VA loan, but she's looking in the Lancaster area. She's going to be relocating. I forgot where she's relocating from. I want to say Alabama. But she found me on TikTok, funny enough. So she's going to be relocating here. She's looking for 4 to 5 bedrooms, more than 3,800 square feet. She likes the open concept floor plan, and she's definitely open to older homes and newer homes as well, too. But yeah, she's looking to purchase by the end of December. And so she just received an offer on her existing property or current property right now. So she said that she's ready to start the process. So I am emailing her and my mom just to connect them two together, and start the process. So all right. So right now we're heading over to Little Elm. All right, so right now we're heading over to Little Elm to do the inspection on the property.
David, it's Ross. How's it going?
Doing good, and yourself?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Hey, I was just reaching out. We had spoken a month or two ago regarding real estate. I'm actually back in the market looking for a property. Trying to get something.
Okay. Are you looking at mainly cosmetic? Or are you open to full gut jobs? How far are you?
I'm definitely open to full gut jobs. Okay. Yeah, I even did one that was.
I got you.
Hi, David. Yeah, Lucy told me you were going to call.
Yeah, she told me that the best sales manager sent you. So I don't know if she wanted me to mention that.
That's hilarious.
So he really wants a townhome, and I've already told him about the HOAs and stuff like that. So he's kind of cost sensitive, wants to be within a certain budget. So just want to see what you
Yeah.
have to offer.
So, we have some, is he looking kind of move-in ready or to build or what?
So he doesn't plan on moving to like second quarter, third quarter of next year.
Okay.
Yeah, so he still has some time, but I know incentives change over time, but just want to see what y'all have to offer at least now, and
Yeah. So on our builds, we have 15,000 in incentive money.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 of that's tied to using one of our preferred lenders.
Mm-hmm.
But really on builds, like we've got 11 different design packages, and they're really, really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
But most of those you can get like within. Plus, we have this lender that he has this crazy, amazing deal that's good until the end of the year, where it's like it's 100% financing, 4.5 30-year fixed, no PMI, and then he also kicks in $10K in closing costs.
Oh.
So on those, we're like, I know it's like we're almost like we're having to like prepay HOA dues and all that stuff to, and basically like the people that are buying move-in ready, like they're paying earnest money, and then they're honestly getting their earnest money back at closing and nothing else out of pocket. So
is the money, or like is all that money like backloaded, or like they have to stay there for a certain amount of years? Like, are there?
No, there's
Really?
no restrictions on it. It's really crazy. I know. So,
that is crazy. 100% financing CRA. I've never heard. Well, have I heard that before? CRA. I guess because they're located in Mesquite and it's Dallas County, then that's probably why. Because I don't usually sell a lot of new construction homes inside the city of Dallas. So seeing that is crazy. So now y'all know too. Yeah, I found out when I found out. So yeah, we'll once I get that information, will I share it here? Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Actually, no. Reach out to me, and we will get that sorted out for you. So if you're interested in buying in the Dallas County area, you're curious about that lender and those incentives and that builder, let me know. Link is I'm gonna make sure everything here looks good. I don't see anything wrong here. That works. Make sure the hot water works. Heater is gas. So it could be that the gas is not on. Sure, if they're gonna trip about something like this, but just in case, I'm gonna tell them to cover this up so there's nothing. Hey, I'm doing good, and yourself?
I'm fine. I just wanted to call to see, would Thursday be an okay move-in date for the...
That should be fine. Let me run it by them just to be sure. I know they had to fix a couple of items before she moved in, so I want to make sure that's done too.
So I'll need the lease, and then I still need the information to send a deposit.
Okay, all right, let me get those too. I'll get those done. Section 8, that's really one of the benefits, the best benefits of Section 8 is that the income is guaranteed. You don't need to really stress about it. What I usually like to do is make sure that the guaranteed amount is higher than the mortgage payment, just so that they're at least guaranteed profit every single month. There's going to be times where the Section 8 tenant may not have all the money at that time. So, as long as it's as we're above our threshold, then we're good to go. But yeah, I just want only changing my shirt. Don't we all do that? All right, cool.
David, how's it going?
Doing good, and yourself?
Yeah,
It's good to hear.
doing good. How's it been?
Man, it's been busy. I just came back from another appointment just now. I came in just in time, so yeah, I'm all over the place. All over. How you been? How's work? How's family?
Yeah, it's a lot going on, but we're good. We're thankful.
So what I wanted to do today is just to walk you through the whole real estate transaction process. Since it's your first time, I like to walk everybody through this process just so that you know what to expect throughout this process. I'm the type of person, I like to know everything that's going on from start to finish, what could happen, what can happen. I want to know that before I go through any type of process. So I'm going to share my screen so you can see this flow chart. Now, the reason I like using a flow chart, previously I was an engineer, so I was a mechanical engineer before I was doing real estate. I'm happy to them for at least guiding me to where I'm at now, and I can tell everybody about real estate. And all my friends now, they come to me for real estate advice and what to do and what not to do and things like that. So, you know, it's good being that person in at least in my generation, in my community.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, and I'm sure referrals have been your biggest thing.
Oh yeah, referrals and social media. I give content on social media as well too. So
do you have a team of people you work with, or you work on your own?
Just solo. I'm looking to grow it though soon. That's part of my goal for 2025. I want to start growing it more and get some assistance and stuff because there's a lot trying to manage everybody, and remember everything and do all I'm supposed to do. So I think eventually we'll get to that point. Just let me know which homes you would like, and at the very least I can reach out to them and at least get some information ahead of time before we even go out there. So if you like something, I can just reach out to them.
You want to be able to see that maybe haven't shown up on the map.
All right, what's going on, guys? So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video. Right now the time is 9:45. Pretty much done for the day. Couple of updates since we last spoke. Number one, met with that client. I think y'all were here for that. So spent about 2 hours talking to them. Another update is tradition homes and negotiation that we need to do. So I tried calling her earlier today, but she didn't answer, but I was able to text her, and basically she was in meetings all day. So we have a call scheduled for tomorrow at 11 a.m. So I'm going to take her along with me, see if we can negotiate a few more thousand to help our client. We'll curious to see how that goes. So that's that. I had a client call me, a past client who called me just now, or not just now, but maybe like an hour ago. And she received a tax statement for some land that she had closed on like a couple weeks ago, I guess. She didn't use me to purchase the land, but she reached out to me. I have a lot of clients that reach out to me, months after they have closed, especially once they have the tax statement, or they get the property taxes back from the county. And so I usually like to get on a Zoom call with them and figure out, hey, this is what happened or this is what didn't happen. So I know a lot of realtors don't really do that, so I like doing that for my clients just to kind of set myself apart personally. But yeah, I'm always there to help them out. But this situation, she was confused on where it came from, did a lot of digging, and she kind of saw behind the scenes. And so I shared my screen with her, and then we were able to figure out why she got that statement, or that property tax statement sent to her address. So everything is good on that end. I did the background check on the tenants that we have for the Aubrey property. I don't know if I mentioned the Aubrey property earlier today, but we did the background check on that one. I just sent that over to the landlord. There's something off about it that I can't put my finger on, but I'm gonna do some more due diligence on it tomorrow and see where we get from there. I'm also working on the leasing agreement for the Lancaster property. I need to figure out how much, and I should have done this earlier, but I need to figure out how much the tenant is going to be responsible for out of the monthly payment. I did the math myself based off their income and dependents, but it's good for us to have some type of documentation from the government. So shout out to my dad for guiding me on that, because I actually just called him maybe about an hour or two ago saying, hey, what am I supposed to put for this number? Because I didn't know what to put on prorated rent. I don't know, Section 8 is going to be paying majority, but then she's also moving in and is responsible for her own as well too. So I was like, what do I put here? So he was able to educate me on that. So shout out to my dad on that one. The thing left I need to do is send over the broker qualification to my dad so he can sign off on it, and I can start testing for my brokerage license, and then the last thing is I need to list one of my properties for sale. I need to list it for rent as well too. So I'm gonna be getting that done today. I'm probably gonna do that downstairs. I don't need to do that here. So I'm probably gonna go downstairs, watch the rest of the game, and then that's gonna be it for today. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. This is Monday, only Monday. So yeah, we have quite the week ahead of us. So we're gonna get this thing going. Peace.